Now let's intro of this article. An event is something that happens when user interact with the web page, such as when he or she clicks a link or button, enter text input box or text area, made selection in select box, press key on the keyboard, move the mouse pointer, submits a form, etc. In some cases, the browser itself can trigger the event, such as page load and unload events. When the event occurs, what is event? Okay, suppose you want to add two numbers. So you have entered two numbers in two text box, and on clicking on the add button, you want the sum to be displayed in third text box. So when you click on add, so on click of add button, you want the addition to be performed and displayed in the text box. So event will be generated on the button. This is called as event. Now, when an event occur, you can use a JavaScript event handler or an event listener to detect them and perform specific tasks or set of tasks. By convention, the names of event handlers always begin with word on. So an event handler for the click event is on click. Similarly, the event handler for load event is on load. Event handler for blur event is on blur, and so on. So what is form event? Event is an activity that represent change in environment. A JavaScript event is an action that can be detected by JavaScript. Many of them are initiated by user action, but the browser generates some. Event is triggered and then it can be called by JavaScript functions, which then do something response. Event handler is a script that are executed in response to these events. Event handler enables the web's document to respond the user activities through the browser window. Events are specified in lowercase and these are case sensitive. So see, every component generates an event and every event has event handler. For example, button. Button generates on click, on blur and on focus event. Checkbox. Checkbox generates on click, on blur and on focus event. File upload. File upload generates on click, on blur and on focus. Then password. On blur, on focus, on select. Then radio button. On click, on blur, on focus. Then reset button. On reset. Then select, on focus, on blur, on change. Then submit button, on submit. Then text box, on click, on blur, on focus, on change. Text area, on click, on blur, on focus, on change. So these are the object names and these are the event handlers. So these object will generate the event. Okay. Now for what are form events? The form event is fired when the form control receive or losses focus on when user modify a form control value, such as by typing text in text input, select any option in select box, etc. Here are some of the most important form events and their event handler. First is the focus event. Focus event means which event? On focus. The focus event occurs when the user gives focus to an element on the web page. You can handle focus event with the on focus event handler. Then blur event. The blur event occurs when the user takes the focus away from the form element or a window. You can handle blur event with on blur event handler. The change event, that is on change. The change event occur when the user changes the value of the form element. You can handle the change event with the onChange event handler. The submit event on submit. The submit event only occurs when the user submits a form on the web page. You can handle the submit event with the onSubmit event handler. Then document or window event. Events are also triggered in situations when the page has loaded or when resized the browser window, etc. Here are some important documents or events and their event handler. The onload event. The onload event occurs when the web page has finished loading the web browser. You can handle the onload event with onload event handler. Then resize event. On resize. The resize event occurs when the user resizes the browser window. The resize event also occurs in situation when the browser window is minimized or maximized. You can handle the resize event with on resize event handler. So, so these are the object name and these are the event handler. Now, first we will see the demo program. See, on load event of form, we are going to call my function. Okay. So body on load is equal to my function. So on load event of form, my function will be called. And in my function, what is given? Hello world. Hello world is printed. And in my function, page is loaded. Alert page is loaded. So this text is printed. Alert page is loaded. Now we will see how this program executes. I have saved this program in my folder by demo1.html. Now I will open this. See, alert page is loaded. So by using alert dialog box is open. Here page is loaded is written, and when I click on OK, hello world text is displayed. You are not able to see the output. Okay, I will share the screen again. See, this folder is there. Here I have saved the program. So open with Google Chrome. So alert. The page says page is loaded. This is written in alert. And when I click on OK, hello world is displayed. So quickly note down this program within 2 minutes. Now, next program we will see. Now we are going to generate an event on clicking the button. So on click event of button, a action is going to be performed. So button on click document dot get element by id dot inner HTML is equal to date. The time is. Now after clicking the button, the current date and time will display. So again I have saved this program with demo2 name. So I will run this program. So this is the button, and after clicking on the button, the current date and time is displayed. So when the current date and time is displayed, on click event of button, after I click the button, this date and time is displayed. So in this program, event is generated on click event of button, the action is performed. So quickly note down this program. Now, next we will demonstrate on blur event. So on focus and on blur. On focus means what? When the control gets focus. That means when we click on the control. And on blur means what? When the control lose the focus. That means when we exit from the control. So it is there. HTML body, enter your name. Input type is equal to text. ID is equal to fname. On blur, my function. So one text box is written here, and on blur, that means when you will exit the text box, on blur event will occur and it will give call to my function. When you leave the input field, a function is triggered which transforms the input text to uppercase script. Now see what is written in my function. Now here, from here, when you exit, when we will exit the text box, on blur function, on blur event will occur and my function will get called. So here is my function. Now what is written in my function? Whatever text we have written in the text box, get element by id fname. So whatever is the value of fname, it will be converted into uppercase. Whatever is the value of fname, it will get stored in variable x, and what we have done here, that value is converted into uppercase. Okay, now let's run this program. So enter your name. Now if I click here, on focus event will occur. Now I have entered the name as AAA, and still cursor is blinking here. If when I will leave this text box, on blur event will occur. So if I click elsewhere, on blur event will occur and it will convert the small AAA into capital AAA. So understood on blur and on focus event. So quickly note down this code. Now, next we will see the next program. So, when you enter the text field, the function is trigger which sets the background color to yellow. When you leave the function, that a function is triggered which removes the background color to yellow. Means when the text box will receive the focus, it will change the background color of text box to yellow, and when text box will leave the focus, it will change the background color to white. Okay. So variable x is equal to document dot get element by id, x dot add event listener. So focus, my focus function true, x dot add event listener blur, my blur function true, function my focus function. So get element by id, my input, set background color to yellow. Now function my blur function, get element by id, set background color to white. Okay. Now we will run this program. Now if I click in the text box, that means text box will receive focus. In that case, the background color of text box will become yellow. And if I leave the text box, in that case, color of text box become white. Okay. So this is the program. Now quickly note down this program.